welcome back to today's lesson where we're going to be talking about trading recommendations. Now, there's a right way and a wrong way to do this, so that's what we're going to be talking about today, and how to grow your recommendations quickly so that you can start to be more authoritative right away on LinkedIn and not have to wait, forever before you really start to be able to leverage the power of social proof on your profile. So, in the previous lesson, we talked about how to leverage the recommendations that you've been getting to close more business and convert your prospects more quickly, as well as be able to even charge higher prices. But if you just need to get recommendations really fast and jump started, this is the quickest way to do it. So today we're going to talk about how to get people that you know to recommend you, but perhaps they haven't necessarily been your client. They know that you most likely are good at what you do, but they don't really know because you haven't worked directly. But you guys can just trade recommendations. So let's get right to it. All right, so here we are back on the LinkedIn dashboard. So you want to make a list of people that you could potentially trade recommendations with. And sometimes it might be kind of hard to think of who, but why don't you just start with who you're already connected on LinkedIn. So you want to go to your connections. And remember, we have people filtered if you tagged your connections. And let's say I just want to go to my friends. So now these are all people that know me personally. We're friends, we have a relationship. And so these people, even though none of them might have been a client of mine, they know that I'm most likely, legit. So what I can do is I can just create a list of all of these people and say, hey, I'm looking to grow my recommendations on LinkedIn because it really helps with my networking efforts and my lead generation. I would greatly appreciate it if you would leave me a recommendation. I would be happy to do the same for you. We've known each other for a long time. I would happily vouch for you here on LinkedIn, and I would hope that you would for me as well. I greatly appreciate your time. Regards, your name. That's it. No more, no less. And so once you make a list of all the people that you want, and start with your friends, and if there's some friends that are not here connected on LinkedIn, just go ahead and connect with them and then ask for the recommendations. So then you're just going to go back over here, put in your password, and manage your recommendations. And now that you've got that list created, when you ask for recommendations, you're going to just select whatever position or case study it was for, and then just put the person's name in here and go through the process as I showed you in the first video of this module. And that's it. Now, is everybody going to accept? No, but some people will, and these are your friends. So you can remind them on LinkedIn, have LinkedIn nudge them if a week has gone by and they haven't said anything. You can also remind them via text message or other mediums where they might be more active, like Facebook or however it is that you interact with these people, and just explain to them the reason why you're trying to grow your recommendations. You're really being serious about your LinkedIn marketing, and having recommendations really helps you out, and it will help them out, and you're happy to leave one for them as well. Now, one thing to note, when you are trading recommendations, it definitely looks like that on your profile unless you hide it. So when we go to given recommendations, you want to hide some of these recommendations from showing up so it doesn't look like you've been trading recommendations. Because let's say you've given 18 recommendations and you've received 19, well then when somebody goes on your profile and they're like, okay, well this person, I don't really know if they're legit because it just looks like they're just trading recommendations. So that's not really giving you authority or social proof that you're going to be able to actually use to convert prospects. So what you want to do is, if you do trade recommendations, make sure that on some of the recommendations that you give out, that you do not display them on your profile, or you delete the ones that you no longer want to vouch for these people for. So that way it doesn't look like you've just been trading recommendations. Now, what you definitely want to do is ask your happy clients for them, and you don't necessarily need to give them one back because chances are you were not their client, so that's not going to be a problem. So you definitely want to leverage the first strategy that we went through in this module of your happy clients. But if that's just not enough, or you just don't have any clients or that many clients, what you can do is jumpstart your recommendations by trading for them, and then over time you should be able to have more recommendations than you've given, as long as you're getting clients and you're providing great value and you're reminding them to recommend you on LinkedIn. So next, what you want to do is, just to grow your recommendations quickly, trade 5 to 7 recommendations. So if your profile right now has nothing, you don't really have any clients, or your clients are just taking forever to give you a recommendation, then to get a head start, just trade 5 to 7. Make sure that you continue to grow your recommendations over time and that you're tracking your recommendations requests in the area where I showed you in the previous video. So all you got to do now is trade for those recommendations, earn your badge, and make sure that when you are trading that you're hiding the ones that you've given so people can't see that you're trading, because otherwise you're just going to lose credibility, and we don't want that. So thanks so much for watching, and in the next lesson we're going to be talking about company pages, and that will be a brand new module. So congratulations on completing Module 4, and I'll see you on the next module. Bye-bye.
Congratulations on completing Module 4. Now you have a system for generating recommendations consistently in order to grow your social proof and help you in attracting and converting more prospects. It's important to do this continuously because your recommendations will grow over time. Now, in the next module, you will learn all about company pages and how to connect with LinkedIn group owners to have them promote and endorse your services to their communities filled with your ideal prospects. I am super excited to share these strategies with you because very few people know this, and just one connection can mean thousands in your pocket. If you do nothing else in this course, the lessons learned in the following module can be worth the investment you made many times over. So let's go, and I'll see you in Module 5.